If Nedvěd winning the Ballon d'Or wasn't a disgrace, I don't know what is. Those weren't the words of a random critic, but the King of Rome himself, Francesco Totti. Long before the Vinicius controversy of 2024, Pavel Nedvěd's 2003 victory stood as perhaps the most debated golden ball in history. Back in 2003, when the Czech Fury was crowned, Totti didn't hold back, flatly stating Nedvěd didn't deserve it. It wasn't that Nedvěd wasn't elite, but that the competition was staggering. Take Ruud van Nistelrooy, for example. That season, Van Nistelrooy netted 12 Champions League goals, a record in the pre-Messi, Ronaldo era, while sweeping the Golden Boot and Player of the Year awards in the Premier League. Yet, he finished a shocking 6th. Then there was Thierry Henry, the king of Highbury, who finished 2nd. Henry pulled off a double-double that defied logic, 32 goals and 23 assists in a single season. Numbers like that were unheard of back then. To be fair, Nedvěd was the heartbeat of a Juventus side that reclaimed the Scudetto and reached the Champions League final. He was clutch in the knockouts, but a heartbreaking yellow card in the semi-final forced him to watch the final from the stands as Juve fell at Old Trafford. Totti's critique, however, went deeper than just stats. To many, Nedvěd was a watered-down version of the modern-day Luka Modrić. While both had relentless engines and lethal long-range shots, Modric's vision and defensive versatility arguably set him on a higher tier. Furthermore, while Nedvěd struggled to lead the Czech Republic to the big stage, Modrić famously carried Croatia to a World Cup final and a third-place finish. The rivalry between Totti and Nedvěd wasn't just on paper, it was personal. Totti once called Nedvěd a great actor, claiming, "I'd barely touch him and he'd fly 10 meters. I honestly wanted to punch him." Years later, when Nedvěd, now a Juve executive, mocked Totti for never playing for a big club, it stung. With his immense talent, commanding presence, and movie star looks, Totti was the absolute blueprint for a Florentino Perez signing. He was the Galactico that got away. Perez first came knocking in September 2001, but Roma's president Franco Sensi shut him down with a blunt one-sentence reply, "Are you joking?" But Florentino doesn't give up easily. 3 years later, he personally led the charge to bring Totti to the Bernabeu, even promising him the legendary number 10 shirt. By May 2004, the deal was so close that a preliminary contract had already been signed. But then came that summer's Euros, and everything changed. In a moment of madness, Totti spat at an opponent during a match, a move that sent his reputation into a tailspin and caused the deal with Real Madrid to collapse. If not for that one lapse in judgment, the King of Rome might have spent his prime reign in Madrid. In the end, Nedvěd's 2003 win felt less like a recognition of the best player that year, and more like a lifetime achievement award for his consistency. Much like the debates we see today with Vinicius, Nedvěd didn't have the overwhelming stats of the era's great strikers like Henry or Inzaghi. His miss in the final and his team's shortcomings left the door open for doubt. A reminder that in the race for the Ballon d'Or, the climb to the top is never a straight line.